In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up for capacity and utilization collection and processing. So at this point, I assume that you have added providers into your ManageIQ appliance and have put in all the credentials for them. In the case of RevM, in order for ManageIQ to grab historical data and not just starting with what you have at a particular time, you need to go into the actual provider, the RevM provider, and look at the credentials for it and make sure you have put in the CNU database credentials. All right, so that's taken care of. For VMware, ManageIQ, you can go back and get it, and for the other providers, it goes from the time you begin capacity utilization collection. So I'll go to Configure, Configuration, and actually let's go into the actual EVM server first. All right, so here's my EVM server, and there are these specific server roles associated with capacity utilization collection. In a larger environment with multiple appliances, you would probably distribute all of these roles across appliances so you don't have too much of a load on any one particular appliance. In this example, I'm actually turning them all on right here. You can see there's a coordinator, a collector, and a processor. And I will save that. The next step here is to actually tell ManageIQ which clusters and data stores you want to collect utilization data for. As you can imagine, the data does start to add up. So for that, you go up to the region level, and you would click on CNU collection, and your discovered data stores and clusters are listed here. Note that if you want to be able to do this for cloud providers, such as Red Hat OpenStack or Amazon EC2, you need to select Collect for all clusters. So let me just turn on for this one cluster. Heck, I'll turn on for all the data stores, and I will save. And so at this point, once the roles get started and it sees what you've configured to collect for, ManageIQ will go out and start collecting and processing the data. As you can imagine, it takes a few minutes for this to all get started. And in general, I would recommend you wait about an hour before you try to view the data. Now, really quickly, let me show you how you would view the data and know that there's data to see. Let me go into infrastructure clusters. I will select this cluster, and you can see this monitoring option. Once there is data available, utilization will become enabled, and you will be able to go and see charts displaying your capacity and utilization information. And that's how you set up and how you would view capacity and utilization data.